behind a rock, watching what was happening. He smiled sarcastically, thinking that this was exactly what he was waiting for. Xavier swung his blade, cutting off the dragon's horn. Lloyd noted that although it was not easy for him in the novel, Xavier still won. The huge monster hit its head on the ground. The protagonist noted that Xavier's strength in the novel was only at the level of a newly awakened sword master. The knight bounced off the ground, clutching his blade in his hand. The protagonist noted that he was slightly stronger than the queen and Kyle, but now. The swordsman jumped to the side, dodging the tail. A blue barrier appeared under the knight's feet. The young master noted that he was even stronger than the average sword master. Xavier bounced off the platform, rushing towards the monster. The protagonist noted that he was a supreme sword master and the young and weak Solitas would never defeat him. The dragon looked around in confusion, wondering what was going on and whether the man had just soared into the air. Xavier bounced off the blue platform into the air, clutching his blade in his hand. He noted that thanks to this, he would be able to use the explosion to move faster in the air. The protagonist watched with curiosity. He wondered if he had learned the art of steps from the elves to move through the air more easily, and that the protagonist could do everything. The dragon shook its head from side to side, watching Xavier. The dragon looked up in horror where the swordsman was. The knight thought that even if it was a young dragon, it was still the strongest creature on the planet, and he would not be able to cope with it so easily. A blue magic sphere appeared in space. Energy spheres moved through the air, after which a bright light emanated from them. Xavier was gathering incredible powerful energy in his blade. He swung his blade, using the aura explosion skill. The energy flow was directed towards Solitas. A pillar of energy pierced the dragon's shoulder. Solitas looked at the small hole in his chest in bewilderment, after which tears flowed from his eyes. Solitas began to roll on the ground, saying that it was burning and that it was very painful for him. Xavier stood in front of the dragon, telling him to continue. Solitas asked him to wait for the knight a little. The protagonist grinned maliciously, wondering how a dragon could be so afraid of a man, adding that it seemed that this was exactly